Legendary service. The key is to Caribbean. Ken Blanchard, Kathy Cuff, and Vicki Halsey. Making customers feel wanted. It may sound too simple to believe, but the secret to great service is showing customers that you care. Despite the ease and low cost of outstanding service, most businesses fail to provide it. Instead, misinformed companies rely on expensive marketing efforts to attract new customers. In fact, it is much cheaper and less complicated to keep your existing customers happy. Companies that see the importance of building relationships with their people and their customers are the ones that succeed in the long run. The purpose of the ICARE customer service model is to help employees develop legendary service and to deliver that level of service during every customer encounter. Legendary service means consistently delivering ideal service that keeps customers coming back and that results in a competitive edge for your organization. Customer loyalty is what you get when you create a motivating environment for your people. Applying this tactic to achieve legendary service improves profitability. Conversely, failing to offer customer-focused service alienates consumers, reduces repeat business, deflates employee morale, and lowers profits. Avoid this downward spiral by delivering such excellent service that your patrons brag about their experiences with your company. Building relationships. Unfortunately, businesses that offer an ideal level of customer service are rare. Most managers and business schools don't teach the details and practices of legendary service, even though experts acknowledge that relationships form the building blocks of successful businesses, and that superb service is the crucial element in building favorable relationships with your clientele. The culture of any organization typically begins with a shared vision and shared values, and the organization's leaders need to make sure everyone knows what they are. Building a service culture begins inside your business. The leaders of well-managed companies understand that their most important customers are their own full and part-time employees. Employees need to learn that the way to make their work time more rewarding is to show their customers that they care. To demonstrate concern for your customers, always address them by name. Be friendly and make conversation that embraces a larger world than just your current transaction. Talk about something that doesn't have anything to do with your sale, like maybe the customer's kids or the upcoming weekend, to show you're interested in them as people. The challenge with any kind of training, especially when an organization is trying to change its culture, is that the learning needs to stay at the front of everyone's mind. In a face-to-face customer engagement, look your client in the eye and smile. If you transact business on the phone, be upbeat and cordial. Teach your staff to approach customer interactions in a way that reflects each employee's personality. When staff members become more customer-focused, their morale improves and their workday experiences become more positive. A legend in your own time. Legendary service means consistently delivering ideal service that keeps customers coming back and results in a competitive edge for your organization. Exemplary customer service grows on a circular path. The company that provides legendary customer service shows that it cares about its employees, who take good care of its customers, who have a great experience and become repeat customers. This cycle of success is easy to communicate. Great companies tell customers how much they appreciate them, and work hard to earn and keep their business. Only mediocre companies take their customers for granted. Astute companies focus on providing great service to their external customers as well as their internal customers, their employees. The more empowered the frontline people in an organization, the happier the external customers are going to be, because their needs have been met. While many CEOs rank their firm's customer service as exceptional, customers and employees often know better and rank it as average. The rate of employee turnover might reflect this disparity in attitude and knowledge between employees and management. How your employees treat each other also reflects your level of customer service. Managers who show appreciation for their employees' efforts strengthen meaningful customer service goals, foster good customer interactions, and improve staffers' enthusiasm for their jobs. Your clients can always tell if your people are happy about their working conditions. Make sure they are. When all is said and done, it really is simple. The key is to care. The ICARE model of customer service contains 5 pivotal concepts. Ideal service. Employees must understand the benefits of rendering superb service. Examples might include giving customers honest answers about what they do or don't need to buy, or explaining to them what's involved in fulfilling a job or contract. Weak service providers ignore customers, aren't considerate about their time, and fail to meet their expectations. Culture of service. To develop a service-based corporate culture, an organization's leaders must determine the company's values and goals and then communicate these priorities to their employees and customers. Management should have and communicate a vision of what it wants to deliver and the goals and values it stands for, to everyone in the organization. Your list of values should be clear and not too extensive, so you can disseminate it easily throughout the company. Organizations must create a space where people feel important and, consequently, where they can help their customers feel important. Once employees understand their organization's vision, they'll find it easier to make exemplary service a reality. Customer-facing service providers will know precisely the service they should deliver. To teach staff members the value of great service, in the workplace and with customers, managers should publicly praise staffers who exemplify it. The best organizations ask employees to pass feedback, good and bad, up the ladder so that leaders can decide whether they need to take action. Creating a service culture requires the support of top management. High-quality service training program involving everyone in the company, a follow-up system of continued training and metrics to gauge the training's success. Attentiveness. Service cultures excel when firms identify and understand their customers and know what they like. Identify the types of people who shop in your stores, such as teenagers looking for school clothes, tech-savvy people seeking new electronics, or athletes buying sporting goods. Each group has specific needs, and your sales staff should treat each one differently. When it comes to being successful in business, everything boils down to relationships. And relationships are built through service. Profile your internal employees and external patrons, customers, so you can meet their current and future needs. Be attentive to your customers throughout the sales process, especially as you complete the transaction and conclude your interaction with the customer. Research shows that the most recent encounter with a customer leaves a much more lasting impression than the first. The last impression you make can actually shape and define someone's entire experience. 4. Responsiveness. Sometimes small things, such as a smile or a good word, help build customer loyalty. Your goal is to show all customers that your company's managers and employees are willing to meet their individual needs. Customers recognize and appreciate being the focus of service and attention. In a responsive encounter, an employee takes a genuine interest in solving a customer's problem or empathizes with a customer's personal situation. Responsive service employees make customers feel special, a positive reaction they will reciprocate and describe to friends. When people feel valued for their contributions and are empowered to make decisions, they're more passionate about their jobs and their organization. When employees or managers work with a dissatisfied customer, this quality matters especially. Listen carefully to what the customer wants and use open-ended questions to encourage the client to talk more about the situation. Combine this with sympathetic nonverbal communications, such as nodding your head and paraphrasing the problem to demonstrate empathy. Don't hesitate to apologize to the customer for the problem if appropriate. Now more than ever, it's time for people in organizations to learn to care for their customers. Once managers or employees understand a problem, they should offer a solution or give the customer several options for resolving the issue. Remember, the customer is not the problem. The situation is the problem. Research indicates that if your company solves a problem, the customer will do business with you again 70% of the time. Customers appreciate speedy solutions. When you resolve their problems immediately, 95% will become loyal customers and an extension of your sales force. They will talk or post about their good experiences, which will drive more and repeat business to your firm. Empowerment. Most managers tell their frontline people to be friendly and give great service, but they don't explain how to deliver it. Managers and employees already have control over some elements of their workplace. They control their level of product knowledge, their responsiveness to customers, and the way they do their jobs. But employees generally lack the authority to make big decisions and don't know whether their employer cares about their opinions on work-related matters. Great companies realize their most important customers are their own people, employees and managers. Give your employees the power to solve customers' problems, gain their executives' attention, become self-sufficient, and amass in-depth product knowledge. Employees can show initiative by taking classes to develop additional personal and technological skills and by bringing new ideas into the workplace. If the company takes care of its people, the people will take care of the customers and the customers will want to come back. Could it really be that simple? Employees who take more control over their job situations also take more control over their lives. This can take the form of improved communication with their managers, including seeking better feedback. Employees should ask their managers to tell them how they are doing and how they might improve. Often, waiting for an annual employee review is not effective. Instead, an individual conversation can give a staff member specific improvement suggestions to address or implement immediately. Your customer-facing sales and service employees are in the best position to hear what customers say about your company. Communicate your staff members' insights throughout your firm and apply their ideas to improve customer service. However, communication alone is not enough. Assessing your customer service culture. Companies with customer service cultures work hard to maintain them. They develop dedicated customer support teams to address service-related issues throughout the firm, to help teach new skills and to prevent employees' bad, old habits from returning. If you empower your employees, they will be happier in their jobs and communicate their positive attitudes to their customers, who then benefit from better service and performance. Leaders who want to build an exceptional customer service culture should assess their company by asking questions on how it performs the following tasks. Deliver ideal service. Does your firm work on building relationships? Is it customer-focused when performing tasks? Does it see service as a vital part of the business? Develop a service culture. Does your firm show that it is willing to serve customers in every transaction? Does it apply its vision and values to help customers and work to create memorable events that help build customer loyalty? Demonstrate a culture of service. Does your company profile external customers about their preferences? Does it work to make a positive first and last impression and to treat its employees as valued internal customers? Be responsive to customers. Does your company ask follow-up questions to better understand what a client actually wants? Does it pay attention to a customer's nonverbal communication, work to address complaints and develop employees' ability to resolve customer problems? Empower employees. Do your staffers understand that they should communicate with their managers about how to improve business processes? Do you encourage employees to enhance their knowledge about products, their jobs, and the company? Do your employees continually look for new and better ways to perform? Takeaways. Good service builds customer relationships. Your most important customers are your employees. To personalize the customer experience, learn and use the client's name, chat about something other than the current transaction, and be friendly. Customer-focused employees offer greater loyalty and enjoy a positive workday experience and higher morale. Follow the I Care model of ideal service, a culture of service, attentiveness, responsiveness, and empowerment. Profile internal employees and external patrons, customers, so you can meet their current and future needs. Your most recent encounter with a client creates a stronger impression than your first. Resolve unhappy customers' problems and they will come back 70% of the time. When staffers control their work situations, they also take more control over their lives. Listen to customer-facing staffers. They know what people really think of your firm. Use effective, dedicated teams to address service issues and teach staffers new skills. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.